Hello everyone, and welcome back to Code with Italians, where my camera doesn't work for some reason, but we'll fix it, probably, maybe. Of course it doesn't work. It would be too
Where
easy
are
if
you,
it worked.
Sebastian?
It worked a minute ago. Haha! I'm here. I'm very red for
I
some
can see you
reason,
if that
but
helps.
no, it's a separate camera because on Windows you have to have two physical cameras because Windows cannot multiplex for whatever reason. Windows reasons.
You are doing too complicated things.
Yes.
Too
I
much.
know.
Too
It's
much.
entirely my fault. I would also like to know why I look that red. Oh, it's figuring white balance out. Yay, thank you, camera. Okay, so today we are here to talk about hot reload in Compose, also known as Firework, working title. And we have Márton with us. Hey, Márton, welcome.
Hey, thanks for
Do you
having me.
want to briefly introduce yourself for folks that don't know you, if anyone doesn't know you, which I cannot expect?
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm a developer advocate working at JetBrains. I do a lot of Kotlin multi-platform related things. So Kotlin multi-platform, Compose multi-platform, the related tooling. And I'm also the advocate who covers Emperor, which is a fun new build system that we're working on. And yeah, this is one of my latest adventures that I get to dog food and contribute to hot reload a bit.
Awesome. So why are we talking about hot reload? Well, I guess the obvious answer is because it's really cool. And because I think anyone that has seen the demo now is like, oh, I want that. So obviously I'm one of those people because I am people and I have seen that demo. And now I'm like, oh, I want that. So
And Christmas is coming. So.
And Christmas is coming, and I have expectations. Yes.
So no pressure for our friends.
No, Sebastian, it's fine. Don't worry.
So let's say I don't know what we're talking about, and I only know Flutter. What are we talking about? What's hot?
No, I mean, if you know Flutter, we are pretty much already covered.
Nice.
So obviously, like Flutter's one of the big selling points there is also the idea of hot reload, so you can run a real application, and then there, of course, they have they have all of the like Dart VM thing that they're running in debug. And basically, as you edit your code and you save your files, you see those changes reflected in real time. That's the core idea. And now we're trying to tackle the same thing with Compose. So we already have a bunch of different tools and different IDEs and with different annotations that we can use to develop UI. So we have the various preview systems that we can use to take a look at small pieces. We have Live Edit in Android Studio, which also is trying to like patch your Compose code live as you're making changes to it. And this is another effort, which is a desktop JVM based solution.
Okay. So this.
Ivan, I think you should do the Ivan thing before we go more into detail.
Yeah. Let's do it. So thank you for being with us, and thank you for reaching us at conferences in the last couple of months. We were in Milan last week, and we gave away a gazillion of stickers and keychains like this. We also are very happy to know that our supporters that bought the stickers in the last couple of months, they also got the latest stickers as promised. Hi, Carmen. Hope you enjoy your stickers. If you want to support us, you can do it for free. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can connect it on Twitter, on Twitch, and you will see subscribe with Prime. It's free for you, and we get like $1 something. Everything goes in the same bucket, and we use the money to pretty much print our stickers and the gadgets for the giveaways. We also had this card that we were giving away at conferences. It has NFC. You know, this thing is very interesting to play around. So thank you for the support. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you want to watch the recording, if you are a Twitch subscriber, you can see the VOD right after the live streaming ends. So that's one more perk to be a subscriber on Twitch. Thank you, Carmen, for subscribing. Again, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, check it out. It's absolutely free for you, and every month you can support us. And now, let's hot reload.
It's a verb now.
It's a verb.
Let's pretend it is.
So okay, but I need context because I am not doing a lot of Android lately. I have been doing Android a lot. I'm doing mostly desktop, Compose for desktop, thanks to my dear friend Sebastiano that allows me to pay my mortgage. Working on Jewel. So I do a lot of Compose for desktop. So I don't have the fancy stuff that it's on Android Studio, like the preview and the live edit, because I work in IntelliJ and that stuff. I guess it's not there. So is this new library makes my life better?
Yeah, it should. So the
Done.
other solutions...
Thank you for being with us, Márton, and it was a pleasure. It was a quick episode, so I'm kidding. So
you are, sir, you are the worst.
No, yeah, I'm the super worst. But jokes aside, so walk me through it. So I know that there is a GitHub repo. Is it a library? Is it a Gradle plugin? How does it work?
Yeah, so the integration for Compose desktop app is a Gradle plugin. So we're gonna look at the configuration here in a minute, but essentially you need to add a Gradle plugin into your build, which will instrument the desktop app that you're running. I unfortunately cannot describe all of the different processes and daemons that are involved here in detail. I got like a 15-minute primer on them earlier today, and I cannot recall all the moving bits. But there's your app that you have running. Then we'll see that there's a DevTool window. There's Gradle running in continuous mode, recompiling as you're changing source files. And then basically your app is going to be notified that recompilation happened, and it will get some new class files injected into it. And the plugin will do its best to keep some of the state within the currently running desktop app.
Okay, because as you will imagine, you don't intercept. I mean, it's just a UI thing, right? So it's working on the composable tree. Is it a composable tree kind of thing?
Well, it's so yes and no, in that it's focused a lot on Compose, but you can sort of edit other things in your application as well. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure where its exact limitations are, but we can try that. You can clearly add new classes to your build. You can create new functions. So you really can do quite a bit without having to ever rerun your application. And actually, nice. that's been one of my big issues recently, that I've been developing on the Kotlin Conf app for next year. So we're doing a redesign. And I keep just reflexively rerunning the app when I make changes. And of course, I don't have to do that anymore. But it's very hard to get used to that.
Yeah, it's the the muscle memory for saving the file that I still have, even if we have autosave like since forever. And I constantly...
Well, that part will actually be useful now because saving the file will now do a hot reload for you.
Okay. So Sebastiano, how do we want to do this?
So I am just putting in the chat a link to a video that we're just gonna probably skim through very quickly, which is the introduction to hot reload from Sebastian. I'm actually gonna mute it. Sorry, Sebastian. But I just wanted to show that what he's doing is he has this code here. It just adds the plugin as we were mentioning earlier. And I'm going to skip forward. But the idea is that he starts typing, and as he starts typing code, the UI shows up here and updates as he's updating. So for those who are not familiar with Flutter's hot reload, this is essentially what it means. And if any of you have done any web development, you might be familiar with this. It's one of the best things about doing web development is that you don't have to compile, you don't have to run, you just run once and then you keep iterating live without losing state, and that's really cool. So this is what we are actually going for. I don't know why the video stopped playing. I have no idea. I didn't touch it. It's not my fault. Things break when I look at them or don't look at them. I don't know. Question from the chat. Can you use hot reload when not targeting desktop? I think Márton, the answer is no for now, right?
That's no for now. So basically, the hot reload plugin is running on desktop specifically because it's running on desktop JVM. But I mean, if you're running Compose Kotlin multi-platform app, even if you don't have a desktop target otherwise, you can just add the desktop target. Hopefully you don't have too many platform-specific like bridges built in that case. Maybe you can stop some of them out, something like that, just for the sake of UI development, and then you can run desktop just for this. So if you had like an Android iOS shared app so far, you probably want to add a desktop module at this point, or a desktop target.
And I would also add, if you're not using Compose for desktop, it's time to use Compose for desktop. Huge fun.
Well, I mean, but it makes sense to have more tooling, right? So even if you need to add, let's say you didn't think about building for desktop, but if building for desktop gives you the opportunity to have access to this kind of tools, and again, we also have, there is always Roberto's shadow behind me and the large screens and things that look like desktop apps. So if you're getting that kind of mindset, with large screens, why not take all the plugins and all the tools that you can instead of relaunching the whole thing all the time?
I mean, it's on Android, if you're doing mobile and you're doing Compose multi-platform already, you have Live Edit, which is admittedly less versatile than Hot Reload, but it is probably more stable right now. So obviously it's a different technology, but you have something as a stopgap solution on Android right now that you can use. iOS is kind of like, we'll see when the time comes if like how hot reload works on iOS.
Yeah, I mean, iOS has, if you're doing Swift UI, they have something for that, right? Like some kind of interactive previews, but yeah, not the same thing. And actually, Live Edit is a good mention because we'll also see this in a bit if we look at the config. But for this hot reload plugin to work, we are actually using a forked, slightly modified version of the Compose compiler with some like additional fixes to how lambdas are implemented and transformed, and how the groups are numbered in Compose under the hood. So stuff like that, so that hot reload can be more stable. And once those fixes land in actual Compose, then Live Edit should also benefit from that, because things will just behave more predictably as the code changes. So hopefully we're also improving Live Edit for Android at the same time.
Let's hope so. I mean, that would be an awesome result if it were like a win-win at the end, right? Everyone benefits from this. Okay, so let's see if the gods of Gradle are with us today. I need to set up the
For what it's worth, I don't remember doing this on my machine.
I don't know. I was complaining about this.
Have you tried the actual run config, or was it just the
Oh, the
project sync?
sync was complaining that it doesn't know where that is.
We could try ignoring it and see if
Okay.
if the build breaks as well.
Okay, so I guess this one is the run config that I want.
Yep, that's the one.
Let's see.
Another thing that usually breaks is configuration caching, but okay.
No.
Oh right, so yeah. So you need to have Android Home set or this. I just have Android Home on my machine.
Okay, fair enough.
Makes sense.
Oh, it's downloaded the other half of the internet. It hadn't
No,
downloaded
no.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's almost done.
It's
almost done.
yeah. It's gonna be a second. At least I have a gigabit connection. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
well,
look,
probably.
it says this is a one-time action performed only on the first run. Yay.
I mean, I hope so. Oh, it's it's done downloading. It's just extracting all the native stuff. That
Okay,
So
so
now
in
there
the
is.
yeah, go for it.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that it's not even downloading stuff anymore. So it's just burning CPUs and
Yes.
RAM.
Yeah, again, if the stream starts lagging, possibly
We should
related.
start. Yeah, I mean, I remember
Actually-
Mark Ellison saying something like this
Yeah.
last stream.
If,
Who's so crazy that streams and run Gradles at the same time?
If this lags badly, I guess I'll eventually have to upgrade my CPU or something.
At some point, you're gonna need for sure a new graphic card, Sebastiano. So the moment
actually,
the 5090 comes out.
No, not yet.
No?
Not yet.
Because okay, you're not that
No,
kind of person.
what I will probably need / want, I want to change my computer screens, and the ones I want to get have Thunderbolt, and so I'm like, oh, I guess I should probably consider a motherboard and a CPU that support Thunderbolt. Because the one I have now is like our 2 or 3 gen ago version of the is the Ryzen something, and that doesn't support Thunderbolt. So
But Thunderbolt for what? For the video stuff?
Yeah.
So you also need a new GPU, right?
Yes, because I need to render Compose faster.
Yeah, super faster. So 5090 or something like a one A100.
Yes.
Something beefy, because you're doing also machine learning, right?
At the same time, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't run my own company. I don't need these excuses to spend money on shit.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, so what are we looking at, Sebastiano?
So we're
is running.
looking at several things. There you go. So we have the hot reload example, which is is just a simple UI that has some hot state counter and cold state counter. So this is retained during hot reload. I'm just reading. I don't know what I'm talking about, to be clear. And this one says it's rebuilt during hot reload. So I expect if I change something, this will go back to 0. And this one is saying, oh, try doing this across modules. And I'm like, okay, let's try that.
Yeah. So if we look at the project structure briefly,
yes,
you'll see that all of the different parts of hot reload are in there. So there's a module, which is the Gradle plugin. Then there's a runtime API that's a dependency that allows us to reference some of the stuff that hot reload gives you in our application code. Namely, there will have to be an entry point to hot reload where the wrapping and injection of stuff happens. So that API basically just contains that wrapper function for Compose. And so all of those moving bits are there. And then as you're running this with the run config provided in the repo, what it's doing is that it's publishing the plugin locally, like into the build folder. Basically, I think if you open the build folder, it has like a repo in it, and that's just a Maven, like a local Maven repo where it publishes all of the stuff. And then the sample project that we've launched is pulling in the this published version of the plugin and running with that. So this here is
this one.
it's using the plugin, and if you go to the source code of the sample, which might be a bit funky because this is a separate Gradle project within the repo, so I think we won't have syntax highlighting maybe, so we might have to. Yeah, so this is not going to be interpreted as a Gradle project, right?
I mean, I can include build. Being able to type would be helpful as well. It's samples counter. Yeah, let's see.
I wonder if that's gonna mess something up.
Probably. But we'll get syntax highlighting. What is this?
It's just not finding that path, like samples counter.
It is.
We could just open a new IntelliJ window.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we can also, I think we can also do this.
Nice.
That should work. And the two Gradle projects shouldn't really know about each other. Oh yeah, Sebastian also just wrote this in the chat. Hey, Sebastian.
Hello, hello.
Oh, of course it's downloading.
Ah, that's what we were missing.
More downloads.
For the window. It's the remaining 50% of the internet, I guess.
I think we are at 250% of the internet.
Well,
right now.
yeah, but numbers, potato.
It's fine. It's a fine.
Percentages are funky stuff.
So I guess what we should try to do.
We can look at the app code in the meantime, even without syntax highlighting. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so we have
the
app.
This is all in app.kt, the actual UI.
So we have this that has a padding, and I guess what we can do is we can change that and save. Maybe. Doesn't seem to be doing much, but it was probably busy doing something else. So actually, let me, just in case, run it again.
And we can leave the ROM window open, and then you'll see if it's doing the reload.
Yeah. Oh, because it does the publish first, right? Yeah.
But that should be up to date, hopefully.
That should, but I don't know what it's doing. Okay, it's doing something, which is good. Okay, it's done with the publish, so we can close that. It's also okay. It opens on this window, on this screen. Okay, so I guess what we want to do is put this here and start changing things here. What is the save all? It doesn't seem to change that.
Can you try changing text?
Yes. It is not. It is not.
We should be seeing things in this DevTool window as well. Like both this and the ROM window should have output as saving happens. I wonder if we just never ran this on Windows, which would be an interesting thing to discover.
I mean, this kind of makes me think that the answer is probably know.
Well, Command S is, that's just slang for save the file.
Fair enough. I also for some reason started a screenshot. Fine. I don't know why. Don't ask me things. I don't know. I wasn't there.
No.
Well,
No one is judging.
this is
The
actually, there's one thing that I'm slightly annoyed by is that the recompiler, well, these windows are stuck on top for whatever reason.
Oh yes, that's just configured in the wherever it's launched. If we have syntax highlighting now, you can find the
Yes.
usage of the app function and like hop to the so that's like always on top.
always
true
on top
in the window
always.
config.
I'm just gonna
Let's
run
see.
it quickly again so I can actually have some more room. Okay, so this is one, this is the other.
Okay, so we
Oh.
saw that we can see in the dev window that it was composed twice. That works so far.
Yes. Does not seem pressing save. Actually, I should probably just show this.
But you should also
Okay.
have autosave or something. Ooh, you can drag that.
Yeah, you can drag it, but you
Man,
can also
the
like-
thing that you learn with this stream. Okay.
Okay.
I never, and it never crossed
Never
my
occurred
mind
to
to
you.
actually click and drag and drop the thing. I was like, okay, it's there, is an immovable object. No, apparently not. Okay.
Okay, can we try just deleting like one of the rows, for example,
yeah,
as a
sure.
change?
Yeah, do something more aggressive, you mean?
Yeah.
No, still there.
Okay, I think this is stuck for some reason. Maybe like it could be the setup of publishing and this being like the build on master and things like that. Though I think it should be working. Can we? Is the other project already loaded? The Kotlin conf one? Because there we can verify if we have like
it was indexing,
have-
but should be fine. Just gonna close this. That doesn't kill the app anyway. so it's fine.
Try also, Sebastiano, make sure that you kill every Gradle demon stuffy thingy.
Could.
I want to be sure that we are not chasing ghosts. So start killing stuff. Like a Skyrim soul game kind of stuff. Kill everything.
They're all
Sebastiano.
gone. They're all gone.
They are gone. That's good.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it there for now and see. Okay, this might take some
2%.
time.
It's coming. It's coming. Give it.
do we
take a
have
moment.
the run configs here yet? Can we?
Sure, good question. Yes.
No, not yet. There should be. We can also just browse into the. Oh no! I'm sorry. We have to switch branches here. I forgot.
Oh no.
I
no.
just realized that we never switched branches.
I guess it's this one or this one.
Yes, the hot reload one works. Let's go with
is
that.
It this one or this one?
The top one is the latest. Yeah.
31.
31.
Okay.
31 sounds good.
Okay,
It has to
let's,
index
So
again.
so now we can go down to the UI components gallery module, which is
Look at those. Look at that image. The icon is animating. That's nice.
That one? Yeah, that's a lot animation, I think.
probably
A lot animation.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Fleet
fancy.
has some really cool UI stuff.
Yeah, because you're using Fleet. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is Fleet. I'm crossing all my fingers right now.
Yeah, because you couldn't play it safe in any possible way.
It's
No,
not my fault that Márton uses Fleet.
Yeah, sure. Always blame some other person.
this would also work in IntelliJ.
Yeah.
Since it's a Gradle plugin, it
Yeah.
works in.
I mean,
there.
I just wanted to give Fleet a fair opportunity to shine. If it doesn't work,
sure.
we'll fall back to IntelliJ, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, so in the meantime, we can dig down into the JVM main source set here, and there should be a main function. So as soon as we have a gutter icon, we should be able to run this.
But I can already do that.
Yes. It is often convenient for that to be on top, because you can just drag it on your IDE, even if you have the IDE full screened, and you don't have to go chasing wherever the window is.
Fine.
But you can also just tile it or whatever.
Yes.
However you like to manage your windows is.
It's okay. It's okay.
Fine.
I think that the indexing in Fleet was making your audio very, very crumbly. But now it's back to normal. So it must be doing something good. Is it still configuring? Oh well.
Yeah, so this is also super multi-platform. So we even even in the gallery project, we have a WASM target as well, because I want to make sure that things are working on the web app too. So we do have a lot of things configured here. What we're doing, I can tell the story in the meantime, is we are rewriting the Kotlin Conf app for next year. So we have a new design. We're adopting to that. So we're building it so far component by component, which all lives in the UI components module. And then this UI components gallery is just like a big scrollable column, which has all of the previews invoked once.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, we have a lot of components. We have a little Cody in there. We have, a bunch of things.
It has emotions.
It sure does.
I mean, Cody very much does have emotions.
I mean, imagine, if you think about the Duolingo owl, it will be just one passive-aggressive emotion. You know that.
Channeling my inner Roberto, the question is, does it work on foldables?
Oh, come on. Give it the man a break. Both of them. Give both of them a break.
What I can tell you is that I do have a foldable on my desk, so I will at least try it once we have screens built. Nice. So it will be tested on foldables. I don't know what the support's going to be like. I know we don't have like a side rail in the design, or anything like that, but we can talk about it.
As long as it's not letterboxing, Roberto.
Maybe at some point we can do a crossover episode.
Wow!
Kotlin Conf app on foldables.
Let's do the crossover. It's like those TV series, when Grey's Anatomy meets Smallville. So
that's very specific.
Well, yeah. I mean, why? Oh, I can't remember. What was one famous crossover? It was probably Arrow and.
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
But
I have. Yeah, it's either DC, Marvel kind of stuff. Right?
Oh,
so that's the
very, very specific. So in the meantime, I just wanted to quickly go over. I mean, this is empty. Okay, over the counter app here. I just want to see what the setup looks like.
So the more relevant setup would be in the Kotlin Conf app, because the counter is loading this weird locally published version.
Fair enough. So it would be this one.
Yeah. So basically at the module level, it's an extra plugin on top of what you already have. So basically that Compose hot reload plugin, which is coming from the version catalog in this case.
Mm-hmm.
And if you scroll down to the bottom of the file, I think at the very bottom, we also have one of these new Compose feature flags enabled. So optimized non-skipping groups is a new optimization thing coming to Compose. And hot reload right now works better if you have this enabled. We also have tests with it disabled. So if you don't have this or don't want to have this for some reason in your project, it should also be fine. But in general, it should work nicer if you have this.
Should I ask what this means?
Yes, but you need one of the folks working on the compiler to answer it.
I'll ask Leland what this means.
Yeah. So if you remember strong skipping,
Yeah.
this is a similar magic flag that makes things better.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, if you really want to stress test everything, you can also open a fleet session and you can send me an invite link.
Oh yeah, I can. Let me put it in Skype. There you go.
I mean, why don't you put on Twitch? And you're
Because
really gonna
I have enemies.
I have only friends in the chat. So nice people clicking links.
Yes, maybe now, but what if someone comes by and wants to use my fleet? Okay.
So setup wise, we've looked at this part, and then the other thing we have is that custom compose compiler version. So I can hop over to the version catalog, and there we should find that our Kotlin version is this weird Firework version, which like loosely corresponds to the hot reload plugin version. And this Kotlin version is used for anything related. So for the Kotlin plugin, for the Compose plugin, and stuff like that. Just because there are some extra fixes in the compiler level.
And I guess you're republishing all the modules anyway, like all the Kotlin modules.
Yeah. Just so it's easier to go with. And all of this is in this like space repo with Firework dev in it.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's on.
We are sure building those models.
It's building all the modules. Don't worry.
We could have removed all other platforms that we don't need for this exercise to make it faster, but
yeah, but then what if we wanted them?
What if we break everything because
there's also that.
Let's disable iOS. Yeah,
and then my computer melts down. That would be
Well, I mean, but it's
suboptimal.
100%. It's at 100% for like 5 minutes now. So I'm assuming it's almost done.
It's fine. It's fine. In the meantime, so I saw this development entry point. Is this the entry point that you were mentioning earlier?
Yeah, so that's where the Compose app that you're running is getting wrapped. So usually you would just put this at the very root, just within your window whenever you start loading Compose content into it, so that we can handle everything inside that. Actually, if you hop over to the repo real quick, to the like open PRs in the Compose hot reload repo, we can see an example of something that we can do using that. JetBrains / Compose hot reload.
I'm sorry, I'm too used to typing joke.
Apparently.
Do I do it 20 times a day? Maybe 30? Possibly. Muscle
so
memory.
If you go to the PRs, the work in progress one in the middle shows an example of UI being injected at that frame. So we have this like in progress thing that I built earlier today, which just shows you when the hot reload is happening on the top of the screen.
Oh, that's really cool. So it's orange while it's building and it's green when it's just done, right?
Yeah, and it can error out. So there was an example there where it just showed like a compilation error. If you just save your files in a state where it doesn't compile anymore. Because without this, you kind of have to notice that you've forgot to change an import in some file somewhere after making your code changes without using refactoring properly. And then you're just staring at an out of date version of the app. Like it almost famous last words, but it almost never actually crashes. Usually it just sticks to the last working state and it just doesn't show the latest changes if the latest changes don't compile.
Mhm.
Yeah, it makes
Um,
sense, right?
So that's that's what usually happens.
it tries to get to a stable state, one direction or another. It makes sense, actually.
This is quite cool. Really nice.
Yeah, I've really hacked this together. So if you if you go into the file changes, you'll see that I'm literally just like checking the lines of Gradle output. So if it says like build successful, I send a message.
Oh, you literally
mean,
are
if-
like, oh, change detected. It's loading.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
I mean, if it works, Sebastiano.
Yeah.
We need to be pragmatic.
Yeah.
Done is better than perfect.
I love you for this. I love you for this, Márton. Thank you for
What's that? What's that?
doing-
Removing a...
no adding the missing empty line at the end of the file.
Well, that's auto formatting. Yeah.
I know, but still,
Not always. Not always.
Yeah.
If you are like
not
me,
all
that
heroes.
if you are like me, that I change 15 million IntelliJ versions every day, you end up with, for some reason, not having the thing in the preferences, and then Sebastiano pointing out in a pull request because he's a nice person. I was like, even there is a feature for that, and I was
it's done.
What?
I mean, it's indexing, but it's done.
You jinxed it. You almost got me there. No, my dad.
Hey,
no,
I looked at Gradle and I was like, oh, it's done.
No. The indexing is going. It's
Indexing
just like
is a good step. Indexing, we
Yeah,
like
yeah,
indexing.
almost there. Look at how fast it is. Okay, so
Boom. Okay.
what do we have? Where are we now?
Yes.
Do we have? Oh, we do have run configs. Excellent.
Boom.
Excellent.
Go.
So I'm just running this, and while this builds and thinks about life,
Yeah, because right now we are joking about the thing is slow, but you are on one machine, you are streaming in full HD, running IntelliJ, running Fleet, and also
and Gradle on top of everything
Gradle
else.
on a Windows machine. So yeah, sure, it's a bit slow, whatever. Oh, there is also Firefox because there is a browser somewhere.
Yeah, and Chrome and OBS and Skype and OnePass and Toolbox, and yeah, it's just a few things.
Yes.
We operate in bucketfuls of RAM.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So again, Toolbox is a desktop app using Compose, right?
Yes.
So Toolbox is actually like looking at the same thing, because it would be great for their development if they could just hot reload their UI. So we're also kind of messing with that project and trying to put hot reload in there. So this is my beautiful gallery. Welcome.
This is a Material 3 component, right?
Yes. If you just open the gallery app Composable, you'll see all the action in there. So we've like this is a 2-line thing to have a scalable slider that just modifies the density of the entire thing, right? So that's super easy to do, actually.
So it can be denser.
Yeah, I mean you can zoom in, look at the pixels.
I can do a thing that I wanted to do since I was young.
So there is
adding some padding.
So there is already some concern in the chat.
Something does not look right already with the empty tooling consoles. Yeah, I suspect that there might be some problem with Windows because
yeah, this is quite suspicious.
Do we have logging? Can you put a print line somewhere?
Yeah, just let's do that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it did something.
Oh wait, yeah.
Ooh, haha!
No, it's just not saving. I don't know.
Try to change something and resize the window.
Can you bring the other window back, and then I can make the code changes from my end?
Yes, go for it.
So let me try to like comment out the first preview or the second one.
Okay. Oh, it's changing.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. So something's happening. There we go. That one was quicker. What if
Sebastian
I
in the
put the
chat.
button back?
Sorry, Sebastian. It works now. It's fine.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
man.
So I think what's happening. I think what's happening is that Gradle is just running super slowly. I think that's what we're seeing. I think it's really the machine just being stressed. So, but if I put the action preview back, so that's the first line that's commented out right now. If I put this back and I save it, and then we wait 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, I can see that it's rebuilding.
Just
Or
gonna put-
maybe it's a Windows thing. Maybe it's something with file watching and stuff
I'm
like
just
that.
gonna put
like
this
around-
here.
Well, I mean, file watching could be because it's a different
I
file
know that-
system. Like it could be, right?
Yeah, maybe Gradle continuous mode is just maybe like debouncing changes, so it doesn't do anything until it's settled for a couple seconds or something. Because it's quite clear that after I make a change for like 2 or 3 seconds, it's not doing anything, and then it hot reloads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not
But now
killing the
we have it
machine
working.
because you're. Yeah. It's still a few gigabytes of RAM, Sebastiano. So kudos for beefing the machine back in the day.
Yes.
Because
Hey,
you wouldn't
I-
be survive. I mean, look at that with a normal computer. This thing wouldn't be possible.
I
Sebastiano.
bought this machine because I needed to build IntelliJ IDEA.
So, yeah, it was
that's
like,
what it's
go
spec
big.
for.
Go big or go home. I don't care. But I mean, who needs more than 32 gigabytes? You, first of all, shut up.
Everyone.
So
The answer is
throw,
everyone.
throw 64. Okay, so we have people that are not freaking out on the chat anymore. So
I mean, Sebastian is saying to look into recompiler.kt where there is a priority equals low. And that might be what's going on. here.
or plot twist is gonna be if Windows sleep 2000. It could be.
We can probably put.
Why are
the
you fixing the
recompiler.
UI? But leave
I
these people
cannot
alone.
help it.
Leave these people alone, Sebastiano.
I want to demo things and fix UI at the same time. Let me be.
Fuck's sake. Man, I love you, but sometimes it's just a bit too much. Anyway, so let's do what Sebastian is suggesting. Let's try. It's gonna update.
It updates. It's just a bit too slow. But maybe
we can. What if we close something, Sebastiano?
Nah.
Can we close something like IntelliJ? Can you close IntelliJ?
I could.
You want to try the first sample again?
Yes.
Now that we know.
Now that
we
know
need
it
to
works.
be patient. We need to be patient. But I want to understand the priority low that he was suggesting. Maybe we can throw a priority high and fuck it somewhere.
I mean, I can probably do it on this machine.
We can just search for
Hello.
Recompiler.
Recompiler.
Where is it?
Low.
There
low. It is.
What can you? No, high
YOLO.
or ultra. Go for no. That's more. I don't know, Sebastian. Probably high. It's gonna be.
Why are you assuming the priorities?
No. But maybe because ultra will be legit because I have it in video games. Maybe it works also for Gradle.
So we have some people rating from Sebastian's channel.
How many Sebastian?
Other
do
Sebastian.
We have?
How many of
Sebastian
code
do we
Sebastian.
Have?
It was funny when I was in JetBrains. It was the three Sebastians.
Like
the three musketeers of Doom or something.
The Holy Trinity. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so let's try this and see. Like if I change that and I save, does it eventually pick it up?
3.
Maybe. No.
What could it? I mean,
no.
So
no,
this is.
I think this might be having a different issue. I think this is different.
Can you resize the windows, Sebastian, please?
This one?
Just both of them. Can you resize both of them?
I can, but then it does that.
No, don't fix it. Just resize
I was just
the window,
gonna say, I'm not gonna fix it.
So that one
Yes.
doesn't hot reload, I think.
No,
I mean,
no,
right now
the one,
the
there's-
other one isn't either, but
the one on the right. Can you okay. It was just
There you go.
no, yeah, no, thank you. Because for some reason my brain associated the change that we saw here before with the window changing sides, and I still have PTSD from the split layout that we built, and resizing the windows is always something to look for. But what was
think
it?
that's
Error recovery. What was?
No, I
try
just
if-
clicked. I just
no,
clicked
he
this.
just clicked. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
If I do clean, no, it doesn't seem to do much.
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think this is
But could it-
somehow broken. I don't know.
Can you open this thing with Flit as well, or you can only open it with the
I think I can, but I don't
It
think
has
it's...
it has the weird custom run config. I don't know if that's going to be picked up, but I think we can abandon this one because we can do anything in the other project as well, and we know
Fair
that
enough.
that one works.
Let's go.
Fair enough.
So also push the priority here. Did you push it here on the other project?
No, because this is...
Yeah, here
it's-
you can't do it because
yeah,
like this is importing everything as a already published dependency.
yeah. This one is
Yeah,
just
okay.
built.
Ah, it's big. Okay, it's
Yeah.
sourced. Okay.
So we cannot really do that, but we can still.
So
run
it's going to
this.
be slightly slow hot reload compared to the normal behavior of it. The other thing
So
we can do
it's
is
a lukewarm reload.
the other thing we can do.
Stream
is we can
title:
swap it
lukewarm
around
reload.
to-
Warm reload. Well, I mean, yeah, why not? Warm reload. It's still faster than run the whole
Yes.
thing again. So,
Oh,
so
no.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's
Uh,
still a warm reload. You're a disturbed person. You know that, right?
Yes.
You're like,
But you know that as well, so
yeah, but that's the thing.
shouldn't come as a
I mean,
surprise.
No, actually, we are like match made in heaven kind of shit. So, okay,
Okay.
let's do
Cool.
some reloading here.
Yes,
What
I'm
do we
gonna
want
move
to
this
do?
to the side. And what do we want to do? Like,
I mean, we can like try changing any arbitrary part of this. So what I usually do, as an example, is as I'm working on a single component,
mhm.
I usually come in here and just comment out all the other ones. So if I
Go
want to
for
work
it.
on the like now button, then I would just comment out everything above and below it, save
Mhm.
it, and we're gonna have a bit of a lag, so I'm gonna talk over that as we now know. But then
Doing
Gradle
something.
should get its stuff together.
Maybe
Come on,
eventually. It's
Give me a
fine.
jaw.
Oh no.
It's contagious. Yeah, it's not doing much here either. I don't know why. But it is.
Stop,
I
stop,
see. I
Rasta.
see Gradle running in the because it also opens a very handy console.
Exception.
Demon compilation failed. This might be.
Maybe
null.
we just kill all the demons again. Like we
Yeah,
close
yeah.
all
Try.
the
Oh,
apps and
oh.
No, we just need to be chill. Oh,
okay.
look at
That
it.
They're
might be
still here.
correct. Let me make another change. I've made another change, I promise.
Yeah. I'm sure this is still doing something.
Try to kill all the demons, Sebastiano. Let's start clean, because otherwise we are chasing ghosts, and
I can
Nobody's
also
happy.
offer to swap this around, so I can do a screen share of my screen with the same project from my machine.
Yeah, sure. That also works.
Should we just
Yeah.
just go there? Okay.
let's try to do.
Give me.
Maya actually is very correct, and I absolutely support the tweet.
Yes. I
And
mean,
yes, the message.
it's
is
the
on.
demo effect always works.
Yeah,
Like it's
I mean,
unavoidable.
You just need people watching, and things will crumble.
Someone asking in the chat, can you hot reload the hot reload tool? And the answer is not yet, but maybe. I mean, if we had the Compose hot reload project working, I guess then we could just add the entry point to the tool, and that would work, right?
Yes, and we're also Seb, one of them, Salmeyer, who's working on the. Wait, why isn't Fleet visible?
I can see your nice wallpaper and your mouse
Oh,
cursor.
that's excellent. I also have Fleet on that screen.
What do you mean on that screen?
Maybe it's a ghost.
We see the mouse.
Chrome on that screen.
We see the mouse. Wait, you mean you have? Okay. Sure.
Okay, let's try that again.
Let's try again.
So the thing is, as I'm looking at the screens I can pick from within Skype, I also only see my wallpaper on each of them. Like Skype's just not working.
Okay, can you stop and restart the screen sharing? Just in case.
I have stopped it.
Try to start again.
Is it not stopped?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, we don't.
I've started it again. I still have Fleet on that screen.
We see the wallpaper.
Yeah, and a beautiful wallpaper it is, but.
So is it like a?
Maya, you are not helping.
Okay. I feel like Skype is failing to ask for like proper screen sharing permissions or something.
You can add that manually in macOS if you go to the
preferences. Yeah. Go there and try to punch it. Yeah, well.
I mean, we have two options. Neither of them is good.
people. Okay, we see things.
Oh,
I see things.
There you go.
I see things.
You can. Okay. It was okay.
Yes.
They just never ask for the permission. They just
I mean,
why would you? Okay, cool.
Nah, because
I mean, macOS is asking for permission to survive these days, but not for screen sharing. Apparently, it's like, do you want me to allow this program to access the network? It's like, yes, it's a browser.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, but are you sure you wanted to connect to your local network? And like, yes, that's what browsers do.
Okay, so, I sent you a link in the chat if you want to do Fleet the other way. If we want to experiment with that.
Fleet.
Reverse Fleet. Okay, let's do this. Oh no, Sebastiano! You see now there is no padding and no space between.
Oh no!
You need to fix it again.
We will fix it. Do not worry, my friend.
Don't worry.
Can you try making changes in the gallery and?
He has to fix the padding before everything else. Márton, you don't understand how the guy works.
That works.
Hey, I have made a contribution to the Kotlin Conf app now.
No. I mean, yes, you can open a PR. And
I saved it. And it's doing something.
Ooh, boom! Well, this is legit. Change something else. Let's say how long it's gonna take. Comment something, save it. Okay.
I think this is also super slow with screen sharing or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it might just be that it's a bigger project, so it is a bit slower.
No. I mean, this is where I used hot reload so far. Like I've been using this for 2 weeks, and it's definitely faster than this normally. But it does work. We can see that it does work.
Yes.
Yeah, it works.
So that the TLDR is use macOS.
And maybe don't do it in the middle of a call and everything. Like.
Oh yeah, don't try it for the first time during a live stream.
Live on Twitch. And
are we asking for trouble? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you can always point people to the stream and say, "Oh, see, there is room for improvement, and this is the video." So, what do we want to do? Let's do something.
Shall we change all the colors? Because why not?
I mean, actually, let's do that. That's a good example. So we have a theme somewhere. That would be in theme. Interestingly. So we have a local colors, and we have a colors in there, and then we have two sets of these, right? So we have light and dark.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to change, let's say, Like we have these pink colors. That would be one of the magentas. Probably this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can.
Green.
We can go color green and save it. And supposedly,
it is doing something down there. It did say composing UI, but
so either we found a change that doesn't hot reload, which is possible. Like that, those scenarios exist, or we got something stuck. But we can debug this. Like we can just remove something, see if that applies.
Yep.
Okay, so it's okay. That's actually a good note. That's something interesting that we can bug fix.
It's another ticket for the stream.
Changing the color in the theme. I'm just gonna take a note of that. So for some, I guess composition locals get cached somehow. I'm not sure what's happening up here.
Well, I mean, okay. Let's say you use the color right in the composable. Try to change here. So track the button.
Oh yeah,
preview.
we can. Yeah, we
just
can
throw a color button, there.
You know, and we can.
Okay, if primary, no, try red.
Red.
It's
button.
perfect. Boom. It works. So
it's red.
There is now.
And
it's
again,
red.
if we wanna look at this closer, we can just get rid of all the other fluff here. We can comment this out, and then we'll only have the button, so we can focus on the one component. And yeah, I mean, this is how these components were built, all of them. Just iterating one by one, checking all the little values in there, stuff like that.
Yeah, but this is okay. You change the thing, you just blink, and more or less the color changes. So
yeah, this is pretty fast now. This is
good.
I think up to normal speed.
This is legit.
I might have changed something else.
What did you change?
We can't see it yet.
Oh no! It doesn't make a visual difference. It's just line 25 in the button. I just at the top. Yeah, it's just a stupid change because it used to be hard coded. But I was checking, like, does it? I mean, I guess you just don't see anything if the change is equivalent. That just did something in the background, and it's fine.
But we can try other values, so that's useful. Like hopefully. Yeah. Can we?
I guess
maybe?
It's another ticket.
So maybe that's also something that gets cached.
Yeah.
Is that because it's not inside of the composition?
It's probably because it's a val.
Yeah, so this would be a static, right? Like this would be like a static field, so we're probably not clearing that.
Can you inline it?
We can clean the composition, but it's not in the composition, so that doesn't help us.
Try to inline the button shape and change it, because
that would work.
At
of
that
course,
point, that will work.
So if we
we could also make this a composable property.
Yeah, probably not mid-run, but yes.
Hey, come on! A man can dream.
But if we want, a rounded corner shape here, we can code a specific one, and then.
Okay.
I don't know how this value works actually. So is this?
That should be a percentage.
No, the int is a percentage.
Oh, the percent. Well, it's the same thing. It's like it goes from 0 to 1.
Okay, what's 0.9?
Should be almost entirely round.
What's 1?
1 should be entirely round.
That doesn't seem right. No, it's size in pixels. Look.
What? The float one?
Float is size in pixels.
Okay, then it is
so it has
100.
To be 100.
YOLO, 100.
Okay, and now if you go like 50 or something.
It works.
That should work. Be less rounded.
Now we are fighting compose. We are fighting compose now. You know that this is not the hot reload. Not okay.
10
okay.
Works.
10 works. 50. Okay, so 50
I guess
and
it's also
and
funny that
100.
Okay, 50% rounding is probably fully rounded. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe 50 is the max value for rounding it.
No,
that
but
wouldn't
I
make
think
sense.
probably, or it's considering that it's in pixel, probably it looks the same because
49.
try
Maybe
30.
Look,
mildly,
it moved.
Yeah.
mildly different.
So these
See,
values are
see.
working. These values are working. It's just that 50 rounding is this much rounding.
Yeah, and
We
then
can also
above,
just do DPs. Like, that's
Okay,
5 DP
okay, so-
corners. That's 20
it
DP
works.
corners.
This is good, but this
Yeah,
is fast. This
but
is actually fast. This is good.
It's funnily enough, rounded corner shape does not have the int range applied to it, but it's calling corner size inside, which does have the int range annotation, and it goes from 0 to 100. And it says the corner size defined in percents of the shape's smaller side. So 100 should be full and 50 should be half. But I don't know.
What if we make this a square?
Oh,
Let's do a 60 DP square. Oops. Auto-completed a bit too much.
too much AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So now what
at,
we have?
at like
50?
50.
It's
No, at 50 it's already a circle.
Can you do 100? I think it's because it's the height. I think
mean,
it's
in this
the
case,
height.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Are we going down the
Probably
rabbit
because-
hole? Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's because we are nerds. But anyway, so the thing is out of hot reloading. So that's so we can do the rabbit hole because the thing is hot reloading. So it's fast to change the corner radius.
It's gonna undo.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
My silly
they are saying
changes.
in the chat basically pretty much what we were.
Corner radius of half the height already covers it all, which is why 50% effectively makes it fully rounded. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, because we could
Yes.
have a shape where we have different rounding, right?
Yeah, I just thought of that as well. I was like, yeah, right, because I could have only one rounded corner.
Yeah, so we could have like a top start percent of 50. And that would look like this,
Okay.
right?
This is straight out of the played app from Nick back in the day.
And
I don't know why,
if we
but
keep
I
going-
remember some design thing. They were like, okay,
Right, this makes sense.
okay,
We all learned something.
yeah, bottom end percent.
YOLO.
100. It should be like a
It's
leaf.
slice.
Wow. I mean, if you think how easy it is to do like a leaf shape kind of shit in Compose, it's impressive. I mean, I'm a simple person, so I get.
I mean, a nice thing you could do with a rounded corner shape like this is you could have like a flower sort of animation where you have a number of these shapes that are start like vertical or horizontal, and you just rotate them each with a delay, and so you have like a fancy loading animation.
Look! We
thingy.
can actually do this. Like we can.
Why
what we can
do you
here?
need animate everything all the time, Sebastiano? This
Do
is
you-
like a.
Do you know me, Ivan? Do you know?
Yeah,
have you
but
ever
this is
talked
like
to me?
Let's
a
entertain
problem.
this. Let's entertain.
Yeah,
this.
sure. Enable him. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not?
So what
I
we
mean-
can do is we can just get rid of all of the code that's actually in the gallery app, and we can just write anything else in here, right?
All
Like
the
we can just
useful
swap out
code,
the
you mean?
entire- we can just-
Yeah, throw it away. Throw it away. Make an animation because Sebastian is happy. Go. I mean, we're doing this for him, so it's not that we have
Thanks.
people. Yeah, there are people on in the chat. No. So Sebastiano, how would you like to have this? Okay. Okay. Now he's coding. Okay.
Let's do 10. I don't know. We want 10 of them.
Okay. So
and then like graphics layer, and then like rotate.
Thank you.
Z.
Yes, and I'll create the animation.
with the two of you writing at the
Let's
same
see if
time.
let's see if it renders. Let's
Okay.
let's try it.
I'll
first,
stop.
then-
I'll stop.
The syntax highlighting engine is having a
We
stroke.
we need to spread them out somehow.
Yes. I Oh, we need to translate and move. But I think so. They start at
That's not
45
bad.
degrees. So we need to choose the anchor point. I mean that kind of works. But I think we need to change the anchor point. His shapes need a big sail text. I love our audience.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but it needs to be big, man. Big.
Well, we have to start somewhere.
More text.
It's fun size.
Oh, this is getting clipped as well. It looks fantastic.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it has a clip. We can just do this.
I like how it looks.
I mean, it has a certain vibe, I guess.
Yeah, it's more like surf kind of.
There you go. So now it doesn't clip anymore. It's also faster because you're not doing a clipping. Yay! We're getting 5,000 FPS instead of 4,999. Oh, it needs to be yellow. Okay, fine. Color.
Let me do a gradient.
Go for it. You do a gradient. So, I'll do an animation. We can super cooperate the shit out of this. It has Sydney Opera House vibes going on.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. We really shouldn't be allowed near computers. Sometimes I wonder.
No, we should not.
No, at some point they will take them from us because there will come a day that they will say no, not anymore. Too much computer. Oh man. Okay. Infinite transition. Okay.
Wait, you can name your transitions?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a tag or something.
Yeah, I mean, if we had like in Studio in the animation tooling, it would tell you like, oh, this is petal. You get the timeline and you can scrub through.
Yeah.
One day we'll have it for desktop, I hope, but we don't have it yet. So for now,
step away from the computer, Ivan. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like that, sir, can you please step away from the computer? Yes. But I'm doing the gradient. Sir, please, can you step away from the computer?
Transition, the animate float, initial value is 0f. Target value is I don't know, 360f. And what else do you want from me? Oh, you want the animation spec.
Tween.
Yeah, let's do just a simple tween.
What do you need? A duration?
1 second. What?
We don't see the pop-up. So
wait, no, it needs to be wrapped in something, and I never remember what. Oh, this.
Okay.
Fair enough. That was easy.
Thank you, Doris.
We all know these APIs, of course.
Yeah, we all know them by heart.
The machine that's supposed to help us, right?
Okay, so this is.
Okay, let me save once so that we see the gradient. Yep. Ooh, that's not bad. That's actually not bad.
Oh, that's actually good.
That's just green to yellow.
Look at that! Perfect. This is such a 90s.
Exactly what we were going
vibe.
for.
It feels like this belongs to a website. Why the first one is not rotating? What's wrong with
it was 0 indexed and everything was multiplied by.
Okay, look at that. Okay. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't be allowed close to computers. Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh, look at the
Closer.
fanciness.
Closer. Actually,
Can we
Aye.
scatter them based on the
I will.
index?
Uh,
Surely we can do that.
Make it
yes.
bigger, Sebastian.
Oh, you're muted, by the way.
Am I?
Bastiano, you ran one short key too much. We can't hear you. You are muted.
You're muted on Skype.
you muted. Probably something, like you were trying to format.
I didn't even know there was a shortcut to do that.
Yeah. Apparently, if you do too much iOS or macOS, then when you're on Windows, shortcuts don't work.
Okay.
Sail.
We were told to have one sail text on top animating independently. We can, you know what we can do? We can do a basic marquee and we can just make it huge.
Oh, please make it magenta.
What is it? Font size?
I already know what the thumbnail will be for this episode.
Yes. Oh man. Dude, so I want just to say that I'm a victim here. So for the people that are watching this, yes,
you're not. You're not.
I'm a victim.
Actually, I think what we want to do is we want to translate first, and then we want to rotate separately, because otherwise it gets confused. Let's see if that's what. Because I broke it.
Now we blew something up.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Okay. Graphic layer scope, you just exploded.
Yeah. So this basically happens when types change too much. So when like a lambda's types change too much or something like that. I mean, you can see that we're inside like composable singletons, gallery KT, lambda 1384, lambda.
Yeah.
So
if you want to note this down, we are at minute 1 hour 25. So you can point your colleagues to this. So yeah,
I don't know if there's anything they can do to fix my shit.
Well, okay, let's try again.
So this is where we're at. I don't think we are
in Sal, which is not sail, it's just Sal. That's not what I wanted to do though. So what I want is
maybe graphics layer is not right for this. Or
yeah, possibly. Let's try and comment this out for a second.
CUDA,
so,
we need CUDA.
I mean, how many we have? That let's just avoid the animation for now. And I just want to see, okay, so what I want is different from that. I want translate. Is it? No.
Offset?
Offset, yeah, you're right.
But I don't know if these are gonna stack or not. I feel like these are independent and they don't. Maybe we need to do this with like I think we might need to do this with you know what we can do? I think this will work. We can do a draw with content. And then in there we can have like a width transform or something.
Yeah, that's probably the right thing.
And then eventually
draw
we
content.
Yeah. Which is unresolved for some reason. Okay, it does exist. And then there's some API to surround this with transformations, but I don't know how it works.
Does width transform exist? Yes, it does. Okay, and I guess
something like this.
This needs another block in here. Can we just
but draw content is not working then.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it takes a draw scope, not with a draw with content scope. for whatever reason. Is there any other width transform that we can use? No.
I am researching.
Thank you. I'm just checking if there is like a draw. I never remember what the name of the API is.
I mean, I think we could do canvas drawing in here. Like if we did the
I mean,
transformation.
we can just, yeah.
So if we had, you know, something in here, I think it still allows us to, you know, do like a circle or something.
Yeah. Probably want to draw a rectangle, but
Well,
yeah,
now this is a translated circle, but yeah, do a rectangle and give it some sort of size.
Size.
And then we can check if these transformations stack correctly, because that's what we're trying to go for. So we want to translate first and then rotate afterwards. Okay, that might be working. Now we can do this. Yeah, I think that might be.
Yeah, it's getting closer. I think we can do, instead of this, like
look.
Bam!
Woo!
Bam! Ouch.
Okay, that's an interesting one. So now we can do a
hurt.
retry failed compositions or a clean composition or the retry button worked. Look at that.
Nice.
Our
this
sale is
actually
getting better.
works. If we change this, it actually, like, you know, is spreading out the drone stuff. We just can't call draw content, which is a problem. But otherwise, this was a great idea.
Is it a problem or is it an opportunity?
Or no?
Right.
No, it's a problem.
It depends on whether you can do. It depends on whether you can do the little leaf with canvas drawing.
It is a problem.
Does this work?
I hope not.
Why? I mean, look at that. I mean, you're just reaching. I mean,
okay.
Throw a couple of. I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, somewhere there is the stuff that you need. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to reach it, but it works.
Okay, we're all friends here, okay?
This. Yeah, no. I mean, he builds, he shows, and they are probably gonna fix it in the next release because you found it. So yeah.
No, I mean, this is technically correct.
Okay.
I said technically.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh, look! I can also scale it up because this is still within the little scale thing that we have going.
Local density thingy.
So this is actually super useful as you're building a component to just like check what it looks like in detail.
Right. Yeah.
And it can hot reload while I'm doing that.
I fixed it. I fixed it.
That was good.
I fixed it.
Can you align the text, please? It's giving me OCD. Can you put the sal in the leaf? Oh, come on.
The problem is that the box is too small. We just need to make the box a bit bigger.
Okay.
Well, we just need to make the text a bit smaller.
Slightly smaller.
The box bigger.
I mean, this also works. How would you align it? Because it's messed up.
So the problem is that we had a shape that goes diagonal to begin with.
Yeah. Well, so make the text go diagonal. Can you look at that?
That's what I wanted to do, kind of.
Yeah. And then you
does this take?
guess an angle.
I never remember.
I mean,
this takes
the
degrees.
shape
Okay.
itself was just 45 degrees,
Okay.
supposedly.
It's gonna
Yes.
Wrong way.
The wrong direction, of course. You had a coin flip and life. Okay, this is good. So now you need a
This
bit
is
of padding
cursed?
or something.
Mm.
So this is.
Oh,
What do you need? Padding or center in the center content or something? Maybe center.
Yeah, probably in this box. I think we can do a content alignment.
Center.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. I mean, can I say that probably Doris will be proud of us for this shit? Okay.
Look at
Look
it.
at-
If you slow it down, it's actually very
Ooh.
impressive.
Look at that.
oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Woo.
And then,
Which part?
ooh, look.
All of them.
Look. Oh,
This is the effect I was going for.
nice.
Just better than this.
Well, but I like the fact that they stack. Okay, but why sales stop? Why it's not
marquee?
moving? Yeah, why is not moving anymore?
That is a good question.
Maybe it just fits into the. I think it was just too large of a window because I scaled it down. No, the scaling doesn't affect that one.
Why?
Because it's just outside,
because it's outside.
So,
it's outside.
yeah.
Also makes sense. I mean, it's surprising. You're always surprised when things work because they are working. Like, yeah, it shouldn't be affected.
Let's try changing this into a horizontal gradient. Let's see what that looks like.
Ooh.
Aren't we infringing on like some oil company's logo here?
Pretty much looks like the BP one. Is it the BP one?
No, I mean I wasn't gonna say it.
BP oil logo. Yeah, it's uncannily.
But they don't have sales, and so
and they
legally
also
distinct.
don't animate.
Yes,
it's not animating as well. So, but if they want to sponsor us, no, I mean,
no,
oil
I
companies
wouldn't.
probably not. Probably company. I mean, it's NordVPN and the oil companies. That's the one that we do. Also, Big Pharma. We don't do that. Oh yeah, we changed the colors. So now this is Canva, right? It's the same color palette.
Stop it.
I mean, either they are very boring logo or we are very good at this. And
the only thing I'm not entirely sure about is why it's doing this thing this way. Because like over the connection, yeah, the repeat mode is restart, which is fine. We want to do initial start offset. That'd be something like start offset 100 times I
just read the message by Mark Sebastiano saying I fixed it is so off-brand. You really don't need enemies when you have friends like that. So I mean, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Oh man. Okay.
I am only
about the animation.
Okay, so that's gonna fix one thing, which is now all of them are gonna move. Okay, fine.
Okay.
But why are they doing all these trips? Like rotate takes degrees.
But there is
there
is a E. Yeah.
Nah. Silly me. Yeah, that is better. Although
can you spread them like a tiny bit more?
Yes, I can.
Because they don't fully, separate. It would be nice to.
Whoop!
What happened?
Yes.
What's going on?
I just made it slower, like faster actually. I think it's just too fast. Martin, does it
But
look good on your computer or does it looks weird like it does on ours?
No, now it's weird. Now it's flickering. Yeah.
Why is
because
it
it
flickering?
also it also feels like they are going the other way around.
It's also ghosting on my display because of how fast it's going, which is fascinating.
How? It's like a full second for one
Oh,
rotation.
wait. But do you see the same effect that I see, that at some point they start going the other way around, like on cars when you know wheels?
Yep. That's called
Is it-
aliasing.
No, but
No,
that's
I'm not
actually,
joking.
when
It's called
that's
aliasing.
the spinning thing.
When it goes the other way around, it's because it goes too
But
fast.
yeah,
Okay,
and
so
then
now it moves correctly. Now this is fine.
Okay. So I guess that the animation spec is for the whole transition. And something, it was too slow earlier and it was just fucked.
Where is the sail?
I mean, I like this animation.
Come on, Mark.
I mean, apart
Give me
from
a
the
break.
sail thing. But I think we need to... I have a stupid idea. Of course I do.
We have 10 minutes, Sebastiano, so go for it.
Stupid idea incoming.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
I feel like you have to do your brand colors.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, we should do that with some sort of red and yellow.
Yeah, like orange and
Or yeah, go. Let's try.
how about that?
Oh, now it's the Firebase logo. Thank you, Márton. So now we are getting sued by our cousins.
I just need to nail the orientation of the emoji, but it's wrong. But
the Italian flag gradient. Oh, let's do the Italian flag gradient.
Actually, I have a better idea. That is never reassuring, is it?
Yeah, can you do like a three colors gradient? Does it work?
Yeah, as long as Seb lets this compile.
Sorry.
Ooh, this is perfect. I mean, it's
the rotating text though.
Yeah, but you need to rotate. Yeah, that's it's the wrong direction, I guess.
Yeah, probably just add like 45 or something.
Yeah, let's see.
Or 90. Or
I mean, it's always a coin flip.
45 or something.
It's always a coin flip. Nope, the other way around, I guess.
More.
No, but I wanted it to always be horizontal, you know? You know, like the car wheels where you have the thing on top that makes it stay still when the wheel is rotating. That is what I was going for.
Okay.
But for some reason it's not working.
That's perfect. Why do we
add another white here?
To make it whiter? You can also specify the stops if you want.
Well, yes, but that's so much more work.
Come on.
It's good.
Oh, you have to add like a bunch of pairs of some things.
Man,
I don't know how that works.
I think this is the best animation we've ever done on a live stream.
Yeah.
That anyone has ever done on a live stream.
On a live stream. Can you throw also a pizza with the pinched hand?
Oh my god, I love this.
Yeah, throw just. Oh man. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Wait. Come on. Look at that. Oh yeah, this is so bad.
Oh my god, this is perfect. A rotating pizza in the middle.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we are animating, let's.
Why not?
Why not? I mean, you have like 5 minutes. Let's animate 5 minutes. What can you animate in 5 minutes? So now, jokes aside, we are messing around, but none of this stuff would be possible without the hot reload stuff.
Yeah, and we can
it will
actually see that it's working quite well now that we have,
no, but
have a
it's
project with it.
but from a developer point of view, it will be unbearable to do all these silly iterations running the app. It would be way less. What the fuck is that, Sebastian? It will be just not funny at all.
Too big?
Oh my god. It's I don't know, what are you doing?
It's a pizza.
It's a pizza. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know why people keep coming to our show. I don't
I
understand.
know why,
I mean,
and it's because of the pizza.
Professionals. I mean, these people are doomed. It's gonna be no bonuses for Márton this year because of the shit that we did today. No, but I love the fact that we can do silly things and see them on screen like a second later.
Yeah,
it's just
and
it's fun.
Of course, we managed to break some of this, but we can also, we can try some things that we know to work. So, for example, we can create a new class. We can create, an instance of it, and then we can read something from that. Which shows that the hot reload mechanism can actually load new classes and things like that.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to add more pizza. Yeah, so
It's
we can
working.
see that is actually being reloaded. Even things like this, like creating new classes, new functions, like if we wanted to move this to a new function, that would also probably work.
Yeah. So the point is, it's not limited to, I'm changing a value and the thing is picking up the new value. No, even if you create something that was not there, that is a data class or a function, because it's a recompilation, right? It feels simple, but the thing is, Gradle is running, pick up the file, giving it another shot, and enchanting the compiled version, right?
Yeah, and then the Compose hot reload plugin that's running stuff inside the process of the app is basically catching these changes and patching them into the current app. And it's trying to keep as much of your current state as possible. So if we had like a text field up here or something, with whatever in it, if we can please get a state that compiles.
Sorry.
So if we had like a text field and we've entered something in there and stuff like that, or actually just the slider itself that also has state, right? So that state sticks around wherever possible. And this is something that Seb, who's building this, is iterating on, that we are trying to go from keeping as much state as possible towards correctness. Like in the initial versions, we were trying to keep things aggressively, but sometimes it got stuck, and that was annoying because you changed the value and it didn't update, and that's worse than losing some of your state. So we're gonna start focusing on correctness across these reloads.
So we have a question in the chat.
This already works super well, given how early and experimental it is. We've heard people already, spinning this up in a desktop target in their production apps, and I mean, you can just use it. Like it's it's not infecting your production code in any way.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. We have a question in the chat. If Compose can be hot reloaded, why not everything as well?
Well, that's the thing. Like, kind of everything hot reloads in this app, right? I mean, we can create a new class. We can change its contents. So we are kind of hot reloading everything. I mean, if this pizza was more complicated, say it had like a getter, and we changed the logic of that, and we saved it, then that also recompiles and it also gets injected into it. Question is, what happens when you have something super complex, like if we were changing database queries here or stuff like that? But I mean, those are also just code like this. But yeah, if you have a lot of things in flight, if you have like coroutines and flows running, like
yeah, but then at that point you are not. I mean, you wouldn't mess around with that kind of stuff. You will isolate the data sources somehow, because why would you, right? So if you're building something that it's UI related because you are leveraging Compose, get some mock there. It's faster. I mean, you even if without hot reload in a normal scenario, you will have a fake list or something, because the people that are working on reading from the network on the database, they only need an interface, like a contract for you that you are working on the UI, right? That's how you split the team. We don't, because we work in parallel. So I need a list. Eventually you are going to give me a list. In the meantime, I have a fake list and I'm working on the icons and the buttons. So I wouldn't want like to reload the stuff from the database, because why would you if you want to be fast? So yeah.
But if you have an app which has already pulled things from the network, if it's sitting in like a view model, I think that will also all be loaded. If you change the view model code, that should be reloaded in theory here.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I have honestly not tried that yet, because I was busy building individual components and trying to give simple reproducers for any bugs we find, because that's obviously super useful at this stage. But I mean, the next thing I might do is just grab one of our samples and just add the plugin to it and see if the whole thing still works. I assume it will.
Yeah.
Someone's saying in the chat they have to try it on their complex app. Yes, please do.
Let us know.
We are very interested in hearing how that goes.
So Sebastiano, you are quiet, and I'm very concerned when you go quiet. So what's going on?
I'm iterating.
We should be following him.
So what are you doing?
It's fine.
Yeah, sure. What's the 9 in the top right corner?
Warnings.
Okay.
Unused import.
Unused import. Okay. So what's going on?
Nothing. Okay, I've gotten rid of the warnings. I just had eat pizza.
Nice. Also the bouncing emotion. Okay.
It's jiggling now.
It's pulsing. Okay, it's super nice. Is it degrading? Is it Skype? Probably Skype codec is dying with this.
Yep.
Anyway, so what do you think? Should we wrap up?
I would say great success, and no, we shall not have pineapple on the pizza. This is the end of the stream now.
This is the drop. The drop, it's too much. So Márton, thank you for being with us. Sebastiano, stop coding.
It's not me, it's Márton.
Nice. Okay. So now the guest. Okay, the guest. No.
I just added no pineapple.
Fair enough. Thank you for being with us. This was a nice way to actually try out something that it's probably less experimental that you are selling it for, because this works. So I'm very happy. I'm happy that people want to try it in the chat. And Sebastiano, I mean, at some extent, maybe we can try to do something like this or with this at work as well. So maybe, who knows?
Yep.
This is interesting. So thank you for being with us. If you want to support us financially, it's a big word for us kids, but you can connect your Amazon Prime subscription to your Twitch account. You will see on Twitch a new toggle that says subscribe with Prime for free. It will give us like $1 or something, and we make things like this and the stickers that we give away at conferences. If you liked, this could have been an email sticker. We have everything with this design on the merch store, hats, hoodies, and socks, and we also have like dog bandana, whatever you want, you can have it. I suggest you get the mug, because that will send a message when they ask you on Monday morning. So
And when
let's
they
do the
fire you,
stand-up.
you know why.
Sebastiano. So this is that. Nobody's gonna fire you if you are like having just a sip of coffee.
I hope for them.
Well, let us know if you get fired. You can
No
come
refunds.
no refunds. Jesus Christ! You can come over and tell your story on the show. Márton, thank you for being with us. This was great.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad we got this rolling, and I think this was a super productive stream.
Yes, because we had a lot. We had a lot of.
He's still
of
typing
content.
while talking.
Yeah,
No, I
I
stopped,
don't know.
I
I
stopped.
don't know. This is
Have I?
like a,
Who knows?
what I mean. What are you trying? I mean, what? Oh man.
I'm just doing
we-
things. Ignore me. It's fine.
I ignored you. You are co-hosting the shit. No, I mean, anyway. Thank you, everybody. So, what are we doing next week, Sebastian? In December, are we streaming?
Yes. So we were supposed to have someone talking about performance related, but they just asked me today to move to the following week. So I don't know. Maybe we take this and we try to put it into Jewel. Who knows?
11th, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, why not follow up stream with this stuff in
Yeah.
Jewel?
Why not? Why not?
We can even build something. I mean, who's using Jewel nowadays? Roman, you. Fair enough.
And hopefully you.
Yeah. Well, yes, definitely. So, thank you, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun. It was very, very fun. Thank you, Márton, and thank you, Sebastian. This is super exciting, and I can't wait to use it in my daily job. Everyone, we'll see you next week. Possibly with a guest, possibly not. Who knows? We'll find out. We are totally YOLOing this as usual. Have a good one,
fair enough.
everyone.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.